Indeed, the largest superstar in the history of sports entertainment.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Bobby Heenan from Grenoble, France, weighing in at 520 pounds, the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant!
You want to talk about dominance from Andre the Giant? How about his 15-year undefeated streak in WWE?
I think we're in the midst of another streak, Saxton.
Look at the size of Andre the Giant. I hope to reinforce the ring tonight.
That might not be enough. Perhaps the most entertaining Hall of Famer in history.
And his opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 425 pounds, Rikishi!
He's held the Intercontinental Championship, multiple tag team titles.
And Kishi may be the best dancer in WWE history, besides you, Cole.
Thanks, Corey. I won a number of dance contests.
Hey, did you guys know I used to watch Rikishi tapes to get ready for my 8th grade?
Anyhow, Corey, what do you think about Rikishi and his career?
I think Rikishi is one of the most fun-loving, yet dominant WWE superstars we have ever seen. Deceptively agile, hard-hitting, and no one has more fun than the big man.
What about me?
Saxton, get off the desk. This is not permission for you to twerk.
Ah, I was raising the roof, Corey. Watch me.
If there's one guy in WWE who knows how to have a good time, it has to be Rikishi. From funky dance moves to hilarious antics, Rikishi always knows how to lighten the mood.
But let's not forget that Rikishi's in-ring abilities are no laughing matter. He may be all smiles, but Rikishi knows how to get the job done when the bell rings.
You're right about that, Byron. When Rikishi shows up, you know you're in for two things: serious fun and incredible in-ring action.
And to say he's got quite the challenge in front of him is probably the understatement of the century, as he's facing the intimidating Andre the Giant.
Definitely not someone you want to draw the ire on. Even if he likes you, Andre is a tough opponent. So I don't want to imagine what Andre would do if you got on his bad side.
Gentlemen, in the interest of self-preservation, I may have to excuse myself. Saxton, you hang tight. Let this play out.
My goodness!
Andre showboating like only a Goliath can.
He'll head to the ring.
Ah, Rikishi is all business now. Backbreaker.
He thinks he has it. No, he kicks out.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of it.
The Giant connected with a solid shot. Rikishi is getting picked apart right now.
Andre's being a dominant force.
He reverses it.
And Rikishi puts a quick stop to the momentum that was building against him.
Could be the exact U-turn Rikishi needed in this match.
How do you even begin to strategize for a unique and exceptional opponent like Andre the Giant?
Well, you start by looking at Andre's perfect time to attack when his guard is down.
Big back body drop. Ah, right into the shoulder. That's gotta hurt. What the leg?
Look at this. He just tossed the leg.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. Assaulting the knee with purpose. He's starting to struggle here.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match.
Spiked.
Andre delivered that move with every ounce of anger in his body.
That's a lot of ounces.
He thinks he has it. And that'll about do it, folks. A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
here is your winner, the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant!
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight.
Oh, here he comes.
We are about to see...
Wait a second. Is this a replacement superstar?
Oh, why can't he compete?
How is this even fair?
It may not be fair, but it's reality.
Well, we're getting a match that we certainly did not expect right here, right now.
There's the bell. Let's see if there's a new game plan since the landscape has changed in the last couple of minutes.
Never a good feeling having the tables turned on you like that.
You can plan all you want, Saxton, but you'll never know every outcome.
Out on the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad. Back suplex on the apron.
There's no good way to land on the ring apron like that. The location has the least give out of the entire ring. Kurt Angle landed it right there.
Ooh, vicious.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
No, that'll break his arm. Vicious.
Look at this. Incredible to the German.
This match grinded him down a little.
It's nothing he hasn't been through before.
Boom! DDT!
The WWE has changed quite a bit from when Kurt Angle first stepped through the curtain until this match tonight. Is that something he'll need to adapt to?
While you're right about the WWE changing, Cole, the fundamentals always stay the same. Angle has always had one of the most solid foundations of any superstar, and I think that's what'll push him over the top here tonight.
Lifts him up, down, like being manhandled by a bear.
Penny predicament, shoulders down.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
Wicked roundhouse kick.
Wrenching the arm. Driven all the way down for a European arm breaker.
Oh, right in there. Can he do it here? He gets the shoulder up at 2.
He's determined to keep this matchup going. And Noam Dar sidesteps. There's some power behind that punch. Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
Oh, the heel hook's in. I'm not quite sure if this man shouldn't tap out.
This is fighting out of it. Successfully does. Couple effective shots.
And that holds Dar back.
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle with the angle slam.
I think the fuse has been lit here, guys.
Yeah, Saxton, now we'll see if this is dynamite or a dud.
Turned that one around.
Ooh.
Stop in the leg.
Just nasty.
And his eyes are piercing through the opposition now. Lift off.
And Dar turns it around.
Beautiful. Too close to the ropes.
Yep, and the hold is broken.
Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
And the cover for the win. Is it enough to put him away? No, somehow kicked out.
This is amazing.
To the back of the neck. Scottish sickle.
With an uppercut.
Oof, that's going to leave a mark.
He's in a little bit of trouble now.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
I have to say, I feel like we are just one move away from claiming a winner in this one.
One more move or one more misstep, either one can do it. German suplex. Ooh, well measured. Here he goes for the win.
Digging down deep and staying alive.
How in the world did he do that?
Kurt setting it up. Angle slam.
And he is saved by the ropes.
Angle with a spectacular single leg into the ankle lock.
And he's just in reach of the ropes and gets it to force the break.
The ropes become a competitor's best friend in desperate moments like that one.
He turns it around. Oh, setting them up. Canadian Destroyer.
Noam Dar in position. Running enziguri. Kurt's in serious danger.
Cover. 2. And there's the win. Huge win here tonight.
That match is worth another look. Here we go.
Here is your winner, Noam Dar.
Well, that was a huge miss.
Yeah, Corey, but it's got to be tough planning for one match only to have it changed to another last minute.
I wonder if this match ends differently with a different plan.
I'm sure everyone will be wondering that for a while too, Byron.
Get ready for some high-flying antics.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 180 pounds, Reggie!
Reggie is just so amazing to watch in the ring, and he's an innovative high flyer.
Yeah, but he's a terrible sommelier.
Reggie's so excited to compete tonight.
He's just happy to not be chased for the 24/7 title for one night.
Flash high flyer who can do it all.
Except shut up about it.
And his opponent from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller.
Already quickly risen through the ranks of NXT.
Never afraid to pick a fight, though there's no guarantee he'll actually fight fair. Like him or hate him, Waller can do some amazing things in the ring, and I can't wait to see it.
And we kick things off with a real attention hog by the name of Grayson Waller.
It's definitely all about him as far as Grayson Waller is concerned, but I have to give credit where credit's due. Whenever it's time to go above and beyond, he will do it, as long as there are cameras around to capture it.
Well, there are plenty around tonight.
Well, let's see if he can solve the very unorthodox offense of Reggie on the other side.
I never know what this guy's gonna do next. Every time you write him off, he finds a way to stick around. I used to think he was annoying, but now I gotta be honest, the kid's impressed me.
Fujiwara armbar applied.
Making the arm numb makes your opponent very vulnerable. Big impact.
Bullseye. So unpredictable is Reggie. How do you go about pitting a slippery opponent like him down?
Reggie's a gifted escape artist, but when it comes down to throwing hands, it's a glaring hole in his game. Pin him in a proverbial corner with direct offense and go to work with heavy hits.
An uncanny showing of power.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that. Kick lands.
Ooh. Right on point.
The early cover.
That's too soon.
Gets his shoulder up right before two.
Premature to try to end things now.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
I think he's got it locked in good.
Looking to find an escape from the abdominal stretch.
Uh-oh, found it. Head scissor takedown.
Beautiful. Oh, my God.
Reggie didn't exactly look impressive on that one.
Yeah, Waller definitely saw a camera flash and decided to give it a little extra effort. Dang! Waller really thinks he's something, huh?
Boom, dropped on the crown.
Hooking the arm for a Fujiwara armbar.
Fujiwara armbar applied.
Trying to take away that grip, that range of motion on that end.
And proving a bit slippery for them there.
He's been placed in the corner now, and Waller with momentum on his side.
Reggie looks kind of backed into a corner, unable to contend with this steady flow of direct offense.
That's a free fall. Elbow drop.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit. Head scissor.
Ridiculous standing shooting star.
Reggie taking a moment to see if the fans will show some love.
Reggie counters.
Tossed into the corner. Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
He saw that one coming. Effective arm drag. Top rope, putting it all on the line.
From the heavens, splash from the top.
He's heading up top.
Thinking big. From the top.
Unreal. Will that close Waller out?
Is it enough? The cover. Raise the roof. He's got the victory. Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
Here is your winner, Reggie.
There you have it, the one standing tall at the end of this hotly contested match.
This is the kind of win where you second-guess yourself. Sure, it's a celebration now, but the results could have easily gone the other way.
This man is invincible.
Dragunov's a man who struggles to keep his rage in check, but when Dragunov loses it, let's be honest, it's a lot of fun to watch.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilja Dragunov.
Ilja Dragunov looks ready to unleash his fury inside the ring here tonight.
Often called the Czar of NXT.
Right now, Ilja Dragunov looking to expand his power to all of WWE.
Here comes a man with a vision.
And his opponent, from Benue State, Nigeria, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews!
Made a return to NXT, joined the main event scene there, and is doing the best work of his career.
Always had the athleticism, but now he has a drive like never before.
Time for Crews to execute on his vision.
I just hope he can do that without bleeding from his eyes.
And here comes Ilja Dragunov, a superstar out of NXT UK who has earned the cosign of the showstopper himself, Shawn Michaels.
5 feet 10 inches and 198 pounds of pure unbridled fury. Dragunov is not the biggest dog in the fight, but the level of intensity and the physicality that he brings to the table is unlike anything we've ever seen.
Pure intensity and resolve makes Dragunov someone to watch very closely tonight.
And then we got a man who is built like a Greek god, Apollo Crews. A superstar whose incredible ambitions are only outshone by his incredible abilities. Strength, agility, speed. Crews can really do it all in the ring.
I agree, Corey, but I might call it ruthless ambition. Crews is only interested in his own personal glory, and he won't let anything stand in his way.
And for Ilja Dragunov, it is about that philosophy, Unbesiegbar, the notion that he's undefeatable once he reaches a certain point. The question is, how does he get there?
Well, it's this simple for Ilja Dragunov. Just keep fighting. Dragunov fights every day to prove his worth. Unbesiegbar isn't just something that sounds scary, it's something he's earned the right to call himself. The Mad Russian whipping up his orchestra as he prepares to unleash more carnage.
And this match will head back to the ring.
Kick to the gut.
Double underhook.
Tiger Bomb.
He's taken some good hits.
He knows how to avoid contact. Oh, got the knees up. Could be a big turnaround here. Big blow. Could be felt throughout the arena.
Oh, God.
Setting up.
He skirts away, living to fight another day.
Dragunov not backing down, not slowing down. He wants this fight.
Thunderous power slam.
And shoulders are down.
Starting to see the tolls of this match add up.
And a clothesline.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Able to avoid there.
Neck breaker.
Precarious position for both superstars.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
The Nigerian Nightmare just oozing disdain, and the feeling from the WWE Universe is mutual. Everyone get out of the way. These two are abandoning all restraints.
Great wherewithal on the counter. Ooh! This match is spilled out to the ringside area, and as we can see, tension's really running high now.
Yeah, we should probably clear the way, guys.
Tossed with ease.
Oh, short arm chop. Way to hang on.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. German suplex.
Ooh. Sure seems to be getting out of there in a hurry.
A chance to get his thoughts together and regroup.
Lariat. Oh. Oh, gripping the jaw.
My goodness, that's insulting. Just a revolving door of forearms. Ouch!
Hooked and driven down hard with a Uranagi.
Oh, attacked in the midsection. Tossed back into the ring. The ref still counting, might be a count out. Oh, tossed aside. Standing moonsault.
The Nigerian Nightmare just oozing disdain, and the feeling from the WWE Universe is mutual.
Big, he could pin his opponent right here.
It's over.
He's on the ropes, and the ref wisely stops the count.
Hoisted up.
All the way out. Suplex. You can't take much more of this.
This is a very dangerous situation now.
Come on, guys. If there is anyone...
It could be over here.
This is it.
And Dragunov did it. What a win. No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Ilja Dragunov.
He definitely got the job done tonight.
Well, Apollo didn't have it going on here tonight.
An up-and-coming talent in the women's division.
If you ask Indi Hartwell herself, Cole, she's not up and coming. Indi believes she is already main event worthy.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Melbourne, Australia, the NXT Women's Champion, Indi Hartwell.
Pretty cool fact here. Indi began her in-ring career at just 19 years old.
Or how about this, Michael? Indi Hartwell made her NXT and main roster debuts by the age of just 23.
I had my first match at 16. Where are my flowers? Why does no one talk about me? You guys are biased.
Toxic.
Tonight just became toxic.
Here comes Jacy Jayne.
And representing Toxic Attraction from Tampa, Florida, Jacy Jayne.
One half of Toxic Attraction, a group that has run roughshod over NXT.
It's just a matter of time before they do the same to the rest of WWE.
Already so accomplished, I can't wait to see what Jacy does next.
Well, you won't have to wait much longer, Cole.
That's the bell, and Jacy Jayne is set for competition here tonight.
Lover or hater, Jacy Jayne is not afraid to get down and dirty against her opponents. Not afraid to get physical.
Yeah, that physicality of Jayne should be on display in this one, guys.
And she's taken on a very tough competitor in Indi Hartwell.
Yeah, Saxton, Hartwell's been able to refocus herself and keep her sights set on the task at hand.
Cover! Shoulders are down! Fends off the 3 count.
She's still as determined as ever.
Put into the corner now.
And a bulldog to follow it up. Oof.
And Jayne reverses it.
Jayne giving the WWE Universe a scathing look. Definitely getting a reaction.
From the middle rope.
Great awareness as she proves to be too quick.
Brutal face buster.
Indi Hartwell is still relatively green when it comes to action in the WWE ring. How is she going to stack up against this opponent, Corey?
Experience is a factor, Cole, but raw talent always prevails. Indi Hartwell's innate ability has proven her to be a top superstar no matter where she steps through the ropes.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting. Wow, wiping that smug look right off her face.
No way! Taking it to the floor, what's she gonna do?
Oh my gosh! Indi Hartwell trying to ramp things up.
Oh, reversal catches Hartwell.
Wow, what a shot.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. And Indi looked like her focus might have been rocked there.
Yeah, that's that physicality we talk about from Jayne.
Oh, tossed hard into the ring post. No way! Suicide dive!
Just exhibiting their fearlessness.
Exhibiting guts and accuracy as well. Oh, mat slam with some attitude.
Oh, straight forearm.
Jacy Jayne turns her attention to the WWE Universe.
Oh!
To the outside.
This could get wild.
Look at this. Snap suplex. And momentum is slipping away from Indi.
Jacy's looking steady and focused.
Chicken wing. Into a facebuster.
Jacy Jayne proving just how tough she is there.
Physicality at its finest.
I don't think there's any love lost here.
Staved off that attack.
She's starting to look concerned. Oh, what a DDT. Wow. She's going for it. And she fights it off.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
And stomping away. Uh-oh. Look who's here.
Uh-oh is right. This superstar is frozen.
That superstar is in the head of the other.
Obviously, the mind games were highly effective in this case.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
Ooh, she hit the corner hard.
She adjusts it and reverses it.
Reciprocating the initial reversal. Reversal on top of reversal.
Big boot.
Spinning sit-out powerbomb.
And Jacy Jayne gets all of the discus big boot.
Does that finish Indi off? Shoulders down.
She picked up the victory. Picked up the victory.
That match deserves another look, folks.
Here is your winner, Jacy Jayne.
And you can't ignore just how much the previous distraction shifted the tide of this match. Tried to stay vigilant the whole time, but it proved too much in the end.
Look, you have to celebrate the fact they won it all by themselves.
Were you watching the same match, Corey? They clearly had some assistance.
Okay, Saxton, and in basketball, does the person who throws the assist get the point? No. My point...
The superstar anxiously awaiting the arrival of their opponent.
And not even waiting for their opponent to get inside the ring. This just speaks to how much bad blood exists between these two.
The referee trying to restore some semblance of order, but the damage has been done.
Superstar who was attacked is starting with a big disadvantage here.
Obviously,
Look at it catch him off guard.
Gets the shoulder up.
He might have been putting the cart before the horse with that pin, but it was worth a try.
First a knife edge chop, and now continuing the attack on the knee.
Straight to the knee.
Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that. Well, Logan loves the spotlight, and it loves him right back.
Saw that one coming.
Lifts him up, a spine buster.
Breakker wants his opponent to know they're in for it.
Oh, man, check out this power.
Gorilla press slam.
all the way up, and the
Big-time powerbomb. Over and over again, getting beaten down with force.
Corey, Logan Paul has taken to this business like a fish to water. How do you get the better of a naturally gifted competitor like him?
Well, you're right. Paul has taken to the ring intrinsically, and he has a lot of natural instinct that serves him well. But his beginner's luck has to run out somewhere. So be patient and smart with your attacks. Make Paul look like the beginner he is.
He's lost some of his wind now.
From the top. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
A fire has been lit inside of Breakker.
For all his instinct, Paul looking very much like a beginner right about now, trying to deal with this smart offense.
Bam! Down he goes.
Breakker doesn't seem concerned with his opponent at all.
Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
And Paul is being picked apart here.
Heavy work being done to Logan Paul right now.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
He needs to fight his way back into the ring.
The count just keeps going up.
He climbs back into the ring just in time.
That was getting close.
Oh, what a power slam.
That's gotta be it.
2 count.
No, stops the count at 2.
What a match. Just tremendous raw power from Bron Breakker. The military press into the power slam. Breakker might have it.
You hear the talk in the locker room, the anything you can... And this one is over. Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
Here is your winner, Bron Breakker.
What a match. What a win.
You're not exaggerating. It was an explosive match from before the bell even rang.
Winning this match took exceptional fortitude.
Yeah, they got dealt a tough hand and really took a beat.
Here comes the Hall of Fame Phenom.
The most intimidating and imposing competitor in WWE history.
And one of the most awe-inspiring entrances in all of sports entertainment.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Death Valley, weighing in at 309 pounds, the Undertaker.
The WWE Universe standing in reverence.
No one embodies human suffering and inescapable peril more.
Yeah, this isn't make-believe. It's like having real horror among us.
A being who wields unspeakable power and transcends space and time.
A dark fog envelops our arena, and the creatures of the night are upon us.
Entering the hallowed ground of WWE's Hall of Fame just made the Phenom stronger. Surreal moment here tonight.
An awe-inspiring, truly frightening sight.
The Undertaker's opponent better get ready. He's about to meet his maker.
What a treat for the NXT Universe. from Cobb County, Georgia.
From Cobb County, Georgia, weighing in at 350 pounds, the Big Boss Man.
It's not going to be a long night because the Boss Man will not waste any time unloading his heavy artillery.
From Cobb County to the WWE Hall of Fame, he's as mean and nasty as they come.
Yeah, the Big Boss Man began his shift in the 80s, laid down the law during the Attitude Era, and now ready to enforce the law on a whole new generation.
The Phenom, The Undertaker, ready to get this match underway. You can almost feel the temperature drop in the arena when the first bell rings.
Yeah, Michael, through the years, it seems that the unsettling aura around The Undertaker grows.
Undertaker, he's going for the Dragon Sleeper.
I have no idea how he hasn't tapped out yet.
Oh,
And breaks the hold, but damage has been done.
what a move by The Undertaker.
Uh-oh. Ah, the leg toss.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
What's your plan of attack? Here's a cover. And he manages to kick out at one.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
Uh-oh. He's returning fire.
Nothing fancy here.
Backbreaker. Backbreaker. Tagging this outside.
This could be good.
Tough position to be caught in here.
Oh, look at this. That was quite the impact on the apron. You might be in shock now, but you'll be feeling lasting pain for a few weeks to come.
Crippling attack on the knee.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Right in the breadbasket.
He caught him by surprise.
That's absolute power with a vertical suplex.
Sharp punch.
He's looking a little off balance.
Hooked up.
Ah, shin breaker.
Big Boss Man in charge and moving.
Showing that he's willing to match the lengths the Undertaker will go to. These attacks making...
Can he do it here? No, shoulders up at two.
You have to think this battle is starting to weigh down on him.
Undertaker caught off guard. Side slam.
Boss Man can taste a win now.
And that does it. Big Boss Man captures the win.
And here's another peek at the moves he saw in that match.
Here is your winner, the Big Boss Man.
An important victory for him in this match.
The dead man has just been buried. Undertaker lost, and I can't believe it.
Here comes the Beast.
The most dominant competitor in WWE history.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
When you look at Brock Lesnar, you honestly got to feel that Lesnar is more beast than man.
Now, Lesnar is undoubtedly the next step in human evolution.
He has unbelievable physical gifts, does the Beast. Brock Lesnar's won multiple WWE and Universal title reigns, King of the Ring, the Royal Rumble, and Money in the Bank.
And perhaps the most dominant competitor in WWE history. Lesnar's crushed countless champions and legends throughout his storied WWE career.
I got a real strong feeling we're going to see more of that dominance courtesy of the Beast incarnate.
Make way for the Irish Ace.
This is gonna be good.
And his opponents, first from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, J.D. McDonagh.
J.D. McDonagh is an Irish nobleman who walks with an air of distinction. And tonight, he's looking to throw hands.
Yeah, McDonagh's been on a rocket launch-like trajectory ever since entering NXT.
He has these chilling eyes, just a stare. He stares right through you, and he's able to dismantle all comers.
McDonagh possesses skills so far beyond you have no choice but to become a believer.
J.D. McDonagh is a competitor who changes the landscape wherever he competes.
Listen, he'll attack if he senses even the slightest fear or trepidation.
Hey, JD, fear and trepidation to my left. Look at Saxton.
Quiet, Corey.
The living legend.
And from Abruzzo, Italy, weighing in at 265 pounds, the living legend, Bruno Sammartino.
He once held the WWE Championship for 2,803 days. That's 7 years, 8 months, and 1 day.
The WWE Universe showing their love for the living legend.
And that legend will grow even more tonight. Three superstars in what should be a hectic triple threat match. It will be Brock Lesnar, J.D. McDonagh, and Bruno Sammartino.
Never a moment of respite in these triple threat bouts.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Hammerlock applied. He breaks the hold.
Solid punch. Left by the turnbuckles.
Just caught flush. Lifting up their opponent. What's in store?
Thunderous right hand.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
A picture-perfect moonsault.
And don't just look at that as showing off. The revolution involved in that move makes the impact so much more devastating.
Continuing to attack the neck across the top rope. What's coming next?
Taking their time. Oh, punch to the gut.
Take the wind right out of you.
And JD gets that turn back. Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them. Will this match? And he got in there. I thought that was it.
You and me both.
Stop in the leg.
No disqualifications has to benefit a certain type of superstar more than others, doesn't it, Corey?
Get off your high horse, Cole. And no disqualification match benefits the superstar who's smarter, faster, and better. Using the rules to your advantage doesn't make you the villain here.
Oh my God, a steel chair! Great strength being shown here.
Oh, snake eyes caving in their face. He can't let that discourage him. He's got to keep on the offensive.
JD cut open, but we've seen before that the Irish Ace doesn't mind at all.
And if Brock Lesnar looked at me like that, I think I'd run the other way.
Lands a body shot.
He's getting a little battered now.
Heading back to the ring. Ooh. My, oh my, what elevation.
Oh, stomping away.
Oh, saw it coming.
Right across the face.
What a clothesline! Ouch! Bruno reminding him that he's here to take care of business.
Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible. Oh, man! Clothesline! What impact!
Oh, look at this. A release belly to belly.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Is nothing off limits?
Nope.
McDonagh, my goodness, corkscrew roundhouse kick.
Oh, Lesnar! Run into the Kimura lock. Submission, fully tap. The official asking him, is he gonna tap? Is he gonna tap out?
He's trying to hold on, but for how long? He is doing whatever he can to break the Kimura, and he does.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut. Held in a perilous position. Oh, God, face first. He had it scouted. Will it be? Kicking out before the count.
Shows that this is still anybody's match.
Ireland's ball from J.D. McDonagh.
I'm not liking Bruno's odds here.
Go behind. Suplex City, population U.
Bruno is really fired up now, standing tall against him.
He climbs into the ring. Knee lift.
He went right into that turnbuckle.
The end is looming now.
Not what you want to see by any means.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Lesnar with a waist lock. Think we're about to take a trip, gentlemen.
This is where Brock Lesnar is at home. And another.
Does he have him here? Running interference.
Big forearm.
You have to sense that fatigue is starting to become a factor at this point.
Make no illusions of it. This is coming down to a battle of attrition. Power slam. Byron, grab your little dog and warn your aunt. Brock could be seconds away.
And he stops the count.
Lucky him.
Double knee backbreaker.
Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
Look at this.
Suicide dive to the outside.
Cole does it better. That was coming in hot at breakneck speed.
Going fast and living dangerously.
Sit out jawbreaker.
You can pick up your teeth in the third row.
Step to the chest. Getting tossed around. He is just reeling from that offense.
I'm just surprised that this triple threat match is still going on, Cole. I bet Saxton this would have been over by now.
Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible.
McDonagh wasting no motion on the counter.
Boom. Oh, right to the spine with the knee.
That was vicious.
Boom. Head first.
Double underhook suplex.
Fighting the beast back.
Right hook.
Oh. Nice amateur takedown. All the way over.
Oh, both feet causing immense damage.
And there's the takedown.
Bruno reminding him that he's here to take care of business.
Oh, no, this won't end well.
Uh-oh. This tag team looking to end their opponent.
Perks of having friends, Saxton. You should try it.
Hurricanrana.
Not the position you want to be in right now. Power slam.
Oh, man.
Thrown back in under the ropes. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this.
And he tosses him back in now.
Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible. Lesnar is getting the whole crowd behind him now.
And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries. Oh, look at this. Raw power. Climbs back inside.
Lesnar will be your tour guide for this trip to Suplex City.
To Suplex City.
Will it be?
I think so.
Broken up.
And the match continues.
That's teamwork.
Michael Cole takes shelter. Here comes the storm.
F5. Is that all she wrote for McDonagh? And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. And now looking to get it locked in. This is not a familiar position.
And he breaks the hold.
Oh, jarring back elbow. And he has free reign to the outside with no countouts to worry about. Oh, weapon in hand saying, I'm up in the ante.
Boom! Oh my goodness.
Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped.
You better have an aptitude for pain because it just keeps coming.
Bruno is really fired up now, standing tall against him.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. He returns to the ring.
Right to the gut.
Oh, and a reversal.
One response after another. Back and forth we go.
Oh, punch to the gut.
Take the wind right out of you. And the hits to the core keep coming.
Planning on what to do next.
Right across the larynx.
Here he goes for the win.
Can he close it out?
And he stops the count.
Uh-oh.
Arm drag provides an escape.
Oh, God. Took him out with the knee. And now JD playing the intimidation game with his opponent.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your...
And he breaks the hold.
Taken down to the canvas.
just stay down.
Pure
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
And now latching on. Give up now. Swallow your pride and submit.
He wins with a devastating submission.
Got it. Seize the opportunity in this triple threat match.
I'm still trying to process all the action that we saw there in the triple threat match. This recap should help.
Here is your winner, the first superstar, Bruno Sammartino.
What a performance. Huge win here in this triple threat match.
I have to say, I'm just as impressed by this win as the WWE Universe. Triple threat matches are no joke.
We are about to witness a fight.
Not only that, we're about to see who's next.
Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds, Goldberg!
Well, here is a Hall of Famer, a man who has done it all.
It doesn't matter where, it doesn't matter at what age, it is always an event when Goldberg enters the arena.
Intensity personified and as dangerous as ever.
The roof just came off this place.
And his opponent from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, Roddy Piper.
Piper can get in anybody's head.
You're absolutely right about that, Cole. This man didn't just change the questions, he rewrote the entire script.
Hot Rod is always ready for a fight.
The rowdy one, the master manipulator, the man who changed the game.
And he rocks a kilt pretty well, too.
The time for talking is over.
Here comes Havoc. The Hot Rod is ready for a fight.
As Roddy used to say, when they think they have the answers, I change the questions. Always wondered what that meant.
I think that means even Roddy barely knows what he's going to do next. Roddy doesn't care about fair play or competition or any of that. He's just here to kick some you-know-what in the most unhinged way possible.
And maybe chew some bubble gum while he's at it.
Well, I hope he ain't getting paid by the hour
Because Goldberg's across the ring from him, which means, much like Saxton, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be brutal and short.
Well, I resent that remark, but nonetheless, you're not wrong. If you look up squash in the dictionary, it pretty much has Goldberg's face next to it. Enough already. Vicious right forearm.
Smooth transition.
Rolling into the knee bar.
This one's over.
Boot to the face will free him.
counters. This could be an opportunity. Flapjack into the cover. Just kicks out.
He thought he had it.
We know Goldberg is fearless and possesses immense power. Corey, can those things be matched by an opponent?
No, and you don't want to go that route. Goldberg likes to work quickly and end it early. You have to drag the match out. Bring everything to a screech.
Check out this power. Military press way up there.
Military. He could pin his opponent right here. Gets the shoulder up and one.
He's far from finished.
Bam!
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Incoming.
Crash landing. Powerbomb.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to. Swinging neck breaker connects.
Pulls their opponent in. Belly to belly.
Goldberg is completely off the leash.
Goldberg's gonna break someone in half.
Vicious knee.
He saw it coming, taking advantage. Will this be enough? And he gets the shoulder up before two.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
Straight impact on the throat. Running bulldog.
Just a complete behind kicking from Hot Rod.
Someone. Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading, fading.
Oh, body is not meant to bend that way.
For the love of God.
And breaks out of the sleeper.
Oh, that'll keep Goldberg at bay. Oh, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Oh, man.
He didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
Strike.
Piper looking to get under his opponent's skin even more.
Up the turnbuckles.
What's he gonna do?
From the top. What? Showing absolutely no apprehension to putting one's body on the line. And a slap for the exclamation point.
Momentum entirely against Goldberg here.
You have to hand it to him. He's taking it to Goldberg right now. This is not a typical Goldberg steamrolling.
How are they gonna hear after this match?
He's getting pushed out into the defensive.
Well, all things considered, Cole, it's not a bad condition to be in at this point in the match.
And uses the arm drag to reverse. And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Military press. Ooh.
And he wants nothing to do with any of that.
He's heading to the floor.
On the apron.
Goldberg fights that off. Oh, he's got him up high. The fallaway slam. Getting dangerously close to our desk.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Tossing them aside. Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Inverted atomic drop.
Boom.
And Goldberg looking a little shaken from that hit.
At this stage of the match, they are clearly starting to feel the effects of this back and forth.
And there's the cover. He's on the ropes. The official sees it and waves off the pin. Bam!
Down he goes.
Oh, this could do it. Still only got one.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading, fading.
Oh, just tap out. Just tap out and end this thing.
Losing this match would absolutely destroy him. He's trying to fight it the best he can. And breaks out of the sleeper.
Drop kick. Beautiful.
Goldberg has his sights directly on his opponent now.
Clothesline.
Right in the back of the neck.
Tough spot to be in right now for Roddy Piper.
And he has just taken it.
Goldberg setting him up.
Uh-oh.
Into the chop block, a debilitating counter there.
Counters on counters. Technical prowess on display.
What a really great swinging neck breaker.
The heart of these competitors is showing through tonight.
The adrenaline is coursing through their veins.
Spear!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why Goldberg is synonymous with the word squash. Just a brutal...
This could be the beginning of the end.
Goldberg.
Down into the jackhammer.
Will that stop Hot Rod?
There's two! No! My, that was close!
Incredible to think, after everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
And Goldberg can't fathom what...
Perched up top.
Piper dodges that one. You can see the life left in Gold.
Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading, fading. He's got it locked in.
Hey, tap out. Really no shame in losing that way.
The superstar victorious after a hard-fought battle.
Oh, Byron, it's a steel chair. And what's the point of this? It was a great match, and now this?
This issue is going to be over once and for all.
maybe not.
We got company.
Thank goodness. This superstar better thank their lucky stars. This could have been a lot worse.